For this process, we'll use a white paper, something that's a little bit thicker and that has a slight texture. If it's too smooth, the charcoal won't stick to the paper. But if it's too textured, you'll have a hard time drawing in details. Start out with vine charcoal. This is also called willow charcoal sometimes. It's uncompressed charcoal and it's really easy to erase, so it's a good one to start out with. Break off a small section of vine charcoal and use the broadside to cover your entire page. Blend it in with a paper towel or soft cloth. I like to get my paper to a medium gray, but you can go all the way to black if you prefer. You'll do this until you get a nice smooth finish. You'll start by sketching out your still life, using the same vine charcoal that you used to create your field of gray. See how easy it is to erase. You just blend it back into the background if you happen to make a mistake. First, you'll draw the outlines of all the objects in your still life. Once everything is in place, then you can start putting in some shadows. Before you go too far, do a little blending. This softens the shadows and creates a more realistic, more subtle gradation. To blend values, you can use your fingertips, a paper towel, or a blending stump. Now you're ready to move on to the compressed charcoal pencils. Just like with your graphite pencils, hard charcoal is a little bit lighter and soft charcoal is a little bit darker. You won't introduce the darker compressed charcoal until the final stages of your drawing, and these will represent the darkest parts of your still life. The compressed charcoal is harder to erase. Make sure you're happy with the placement of all your objects before you move to your compressed charcoal. You'll slowly begin to build up value, blending the values as you go. Next, we'll move on to our darkest charcoal pencil, which is also the softest charcoal pencil. Notice that it won't erase as easily as the vine charcoal. Limit using the darkest charcoal to the darkest areas in your still life, such as the shadows. Use your blending stump for finer, more detailed blending. Avoid creamer-colored papers. We'll be using an eraser to find the white parts of your drawing, and cream will never go as light as white. Start with a kneaded eraser. It can be molded into any shape, and it will give you a smooth finish. Try to avoid outlines unless you actually see outlines. Notice where the shadow that the banana is casting on the table meets the banana. There's not an outline around the banana, it's simply a dark area that then meets up with the light area. To get the lightest lights, move to your gum and white erasers. Fan off eraser castings gently. Make sure you don't smudge your drawing in the process. Once you have all of your basic values blended, you can draw the details right on top. Once you're done with your drawing, the final step is to spray a fixative on top of your drawing. You can find cans of fixative at the art store. I've also used clear polyacrylic spray that I bought at a hardware store. Thanks for watching. Till next time.